Hi everybody, Jeff Esposito here from jeffesposito.com to do a video book review of Seth Godin's latest book, Lynchpin. Now the cover of the book asks the question, are you indispensable? And before I'm going to get into the review, think about that question for a second. Now, are you indispensable? Whether it's a project with friends, is it working on a joint venture with colleagues, is it at your job, or is it becoming an entrepreneur? Are you someone that, your company or group can't do without? Although he makes a lot of great points in the book, the one thing that stuck with me throughout the whole book was the fight or flight mentality of the lizard brain, which he keeps saying comes up there, and that's the part of your brain that'll always tell you to stop doing something because it's not going to be productive to you moving forward. It's where your mind says, if you do this, you might fail, you might get laughed at. Sort of the Nelson moment from The Simpsons, where he points at it and goes, ha ha. But thinking about it this way, if you say no to that and you kind of say, no, I want to try this and I'm not afraid of failing, there should be one of those spots where you really start to think and say, why don't I try this? Why don't I try to succeed where others have failed, or try to get something out there to where you almost transcend what you're working on and become more of a vital asset. And the linchpin in the book is talking about being one of those pieces that a company or project can't do without. If you think about the parts of a car, these tiny pins are kind of what hold the machine together. And another main factor that's really cool too is not settling for just becoming a boring drone, just going through the motions of the day. Because if you do that, your job really sucks. One of the things that I like to do with work every day is to try to be challenged every day and try to be inspired every day and try to find something new that can, not only have me learn, but be something where it's adding responsibilities every day and kind of going above and beyond and morphing out the role that I've kind of had with the company and make it something new and exciting for me. So, I think one of the biggest takeaways from the book is to look at it and just see it to where it's really more of an ongoing question as to asking, are you going to be satisfied, or are you going to move on and try to make something of yourself beyond being that traditional cog in the machine? So, I'm going to close this review. It's going to be a really short one, but I think it's more of a thinking book to pick up. So if you want to read something and not really learn something new, but kind of ask questions that you've probably asked yourselves a few times, then I definitely recommend picking up a copy of Lynchpin and seeing what kind of questions you can ask yourself. So with that, it's Jeff Esposito from jeffesposito.com signing off and saying, if you want to question yourself, check out Lynchpin.